Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, we got a few things to talk about today regarding that Omi TV thing. And then at the very end, we're going to talk about something totally different. Same gypsy subject, just a different part of it. Okay? Stay tuned for that one. So first off, I have a few snapshots I want to show you, and then we're going to talk about them. So this one here says that you need to be 18 plus to be on this site, okay? Which we know for a fact the kids that are using it are preteen to, just younger teens, under 18, right? But now we got this one. Now, both of them are conflicting against each other, but both of them are about Omi TV. So I said to myself, I'm going to go and see what it's all about. So I go to try to sign up, right? I get this. All right, there is no way in this world am I giving this site my phone number. And it wouldn't let me go any further into the signing up process until I did. So I deleted it. I didn't get further than that. Which kills me because now this site has all these teens, preteens, whatever, phone numbers. What the hell? Like, they must know that there are younger kids on this site. This site must know this. Even though one of these screenshots says if you see any minors on this site, to report it. A preteen's not going to report another teen. So, this site has Gypsy and Ken's phone number, obviously, one or the other or both. They have all the phone numbers of these kids. There is really something shady about this site, okay? I know I don't have any younger kids in my household, okay? My kids are grown. I got 2 granddaughters, which are very small. But I know there's some of you out there that do have young teens. If I were you, I'd make sure they don't have that app on their phone. Because I have never downloaded an app, ever, that asks for my phone number. Unless it's an app where I'm buying something, like Amazon or something. But not an app. What is going on? Listen to this lady.
I have been tagged quite a few times in this new video of Gypsy and Ken on this Omi TV platform. I don't know if that's how you say it, but this is where you apparently video chat with random strangers. And the concern is that primarily teenagers use this platform. And that is a very solid concern because narcissists do tend to gravitate towards younger, more vulnerable targets. In fact,
so she's talking about Ken and Gypsy being on this site, and she's saying too there's a lot of young teens on this site. It's not just me, all right? There's a lot of creators out there that are going through what they're doing here. What are they doing there? What is their purpose? This I would like to know. So are they on there to talk to young fans? I know a lot of people were saying before Gypsy got kicked off of TikTok that a lot of her followers are young people. Now, when they said that, I didn't think preteen or teenagers. I was thinking young 20-something-year-olds. But to me, that's young, right? To me, 30-something's young. But, you know. And I don't know if that went to Gypsy's head, thinking, oh, well, a lot of my fans are young. So let's go where the young people are. That's one point. Another point could be they're scoping them out. Now, I'm not going to say the whole thing on here because I'm not going to get charged with defamation. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good for you, Gypsy. If I were you, I'd get off that app ASAP. Grow up. Be a mother to your child. All right? Stop with this running around trying to be famous thing, because it's never going to happen. You think after a while, all of us are just going to fall to the wayside, and that'll open up everything for you to just charge right in and say, look, I'm famous. I had a TV show. I have a book. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Or anytime later, either. Now, I don't know what your game is, but I'd quit it right now before authorities get involved. Because these kids, each and every one of them that you have contacted that have been screenshotted, who have been saved on people's phones for the world to see, their parents should be coming after you. And I'm sure they will. Because somebody on here is going to know somebody who knows who those kids are. And they will tell the parents. Just saying. Now, I've got this other video. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with the Omi TV thing. This is something else. But it still has to do with Gypsy. So listen to this.
Okay, so I had to respond to this comment because, yeah, if you watch the show, Ryan's lawyer said that in his 20 years of being a lawyer, he has never seen anyone do the kind of paternity test that Gypsy did. Which also speaks volumes to me. Like, that is interesting.
So, it seems Ryan's lawyer doesn't trust Gypsy's paternity test either. And that is probably why he bugged her for that third one. Because his lawyer said, look, she's dodgy. Very much so. So if I were you, get that third one done. Let's see what's going on, you know. So I'm sure that's what had to happen. And Gypsy was saying, oh, it was because, you know, he wanted her to be his daughter so bad. And he was jealous because he wanted her to be his and all this stuff, right? He had good right to think that. He had every right to think that, Gypsy. When you're you know what I mean? When you're messing around with two guys at the same time and you get pregnant, shit's gonna hit the fan, one way or the other, right? What would you have done if that test came back and it was Ryan's? What would Ken have done? Now we know why at that one time when they were getting blood taken for paternity test. Now, I don't know which paternity test that was, seriously, but she looked like she was going to faint, or she was pretending she was going to faint, and all that. That could be that paternity test right there, and we just saw it a lot later, you know what I mean? But she looked like she was visibly freaking out because she wasn't sure. That's the way it looked to me. Now, if I can find that video, I'll splice it in here, but I don't think I have it anymore, but I'll check. So that's my video for this afternoon, guys. Please like and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. And have a fabulous day. Everything is videos, my thoughts, opinions, and knowledge. Bye, guys.